Raider Crippler Stevens goes, "What's your name, kid?" I said, "Brian Yadruzovich, sir." He says, "Brian Yadruzovich, you're going to have to change that shit." Well, my nickname growing up was Knob.
Why?
Okay. Well, I used to take doorknobs off. I used to take the channels off the TV. I used to chew on them and all that stuff. And
still do.
And my uncle gave me the nickname Knobs, and it stuck with me.
Wow.
And then Sags was
So
because of
perfect.
his last name, Saganovich. We called him Sag. So we all tattooed this on our arms. I still got it now.
Wow.
I got the nasty put on during the midget show. But I went to Brian, on his Knobs sounds sure, Brian Knobs. He goes, "That sounds good. Get the hell out there." And that's how Brian Knobs was born. I used my nickname and my first name. So, that's how.
So your first match, was your first match just completely improv, or was it just like go out there, do whatever?
No, it was, back in the day, it was more your improv. That you learn different moves and counter moves, and that's what it was.
But they weren't like, you're the good guy, or he's the bad guy. And this
Yeah,
is
I preferred. In my days of wrestling, it's better,
You've
tell
been
somebody to eat shit than, have to
Than
kiss
to
their
not eat
ass.
shit. Yeah,
Well, than to
exactly.
kiss their ass.
You kind of
know
made a
what I mean?
name being a heel.
You've been a heel far more than you've been a face, right?
You know what? About half, because WWE, the fans changed us, and then the same thing happened in WCW. We were heels, and then the fans changed us in WCW.
How did the fans change?
The fans just started rooting for you. Like there was,
That's awesome.
One day they liked us, and we're like, what the
all
hell?
the stuff we was doing, like Pity City that you're gonna get later when your face
Oh,
goes in my
geez.
armpit.
I'm looking forward to it now. I'm looking forward to it.
And back in the day, the wrestlers that came up, part of their persona was actually what is inside them, like the Jake the Snakes, like the Rick Martels, Hulk Hogan's. I mean, no, there will never be another Hulk Hogan ever. There's John Cena, there's The Rock, but he's the one that stamped it and blew it out to generations to come and made it this big, along with Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Them two together were, phenomenal. Without them, wrestling wouldn't be as big. But back in the day with WWF, I mean, it was a grind. We were going 300 days a year, double shots on Saturday and Sunday. Like you'd go Detroit during the afternoon, fly to Chicago at night, Minnesota during the afternoon, fly somewhere else at night.
So how are you not worn out all the time? Because I'm worn out listening to it.
You're just get in that mode, and you go and you're there to not only wrestle but entertain, and you're making good money, so you just suck it up. You had to wrestle the next night, because if you
Your leg's
didn't, you
broken,
didn't get
wrap
paid.
it, get back out there.
Yeah, wrap it up, tape it up, and go back out there and
Tuck
wrestle.
it in.
Yeah, whatever. He's gonna get Pity City.
I know.
That's a stinky, nasty situation.
So, if you're not
brother.
familiar with Pity City, that's Knob's trademark move. It involves his armpit.
Me and Sag, we take our opponents when they're down, and we look at the people and go like this, and then put them in our sweaty armpit after we've been sweating for about 15 minutes. Especially if we didn't take a shower the night before.
I'm a little scared right now.
Yeah, it gets pretty rank in there, We didn't
No
get
deodorant, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we didn't get the word nasty boys for nothing. Hey, nasty I am, baby. What can I say?
Did you come up with that move, or was it like a marketing thing? Like, or were you like, this is our move? Like you created it?
No, we came up with it.
Yeah.
We came up with it, and then Roddy Piper kind of said, "Hey, only use it on special occasions."
Every occasion special, Piper.
Because he said, then the fans will want it more and more, and that's what happened. And we had a lot of teaching from a lot of great wrestlers, from the Jimmy Snukas to the Hulk Hogans to the Roddy Pipers, that gave us advice along the way to hone our craft, which wrestling is definitely an art form. Not everybody can go out and do what we do.
No.
And it's an honor that the fans, when I go to these Comic-Cons, still come up and they love us, and they want to pictures with us, and they say, your era in the early 80s was still on our minds. We taught our kids to watch the videotapes we have and all that stuff. So it's an honor that the fans made us. Without the fans, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here talking with you right now.
Yeah.
But made us who we are, and till 27 years later, I'm still out there wrestling like an idiot. I just turned 50.
I think it's keeping you in shape. I'm going to be old and lazy and gross. You're going to be in shape.
I just turned 52.
Yeah,
so
see, you look like you're like 30.
52's can do. Go take a jacuzzi, baby.
His hands are so big.
See the pervertedness in this guy.
That was
I
not a
would think he
perverted
would be the
thing.
perverted guy, but it seems like this one.
It's me, really. Yeah.
He has every color in that hair: pink, orange, green.
There's some green.
So Brandon here wants to learn how to be as nasty as possible, and he actually has come up with a few names of
jeez.
moves.
Here,
But he doesn't know what to do with them. So he's
So-
curious if he gave you the names, if you could help him devise what these moves
Okay.
might
I
be.
wrote some names down. I have no idea what they mean, but in your mind, what you think they should be.
Okay.
So one of them is called the brown mist. I don't know what you think that might be.
The brown mist, please.
That's easy.
Your head needs to get out of the porno book.
Yeah.
Well,
The brown mist.
That's gonna cut out half of his suggestion.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much. I mean, another one I had was like the pigtail. Like, what would that be?
Pigtail.
Exactly. I don't know what it would be.
No.
No. All right.
See, that's why you're a nerd.
See, yeah, that's
But
why I don't know if it's
But
easy.
you still have the sense of mind of maybe one day I can get the right name.
No. Well, there's like the crotch cracker, but that pretty much tells you what it's gonna be. I don't know how.
Which is a saltine cracker.
Yeah, it's
What
a
is
cracker.
first is the brown mist, now it's the crotch cracker.
You know where my mind is, right?
I don't know where the hell your mind is right now.
I had one that was the Hiroshima.
You
I
must
don't
be
know
the-
what that
You must
is.
be the wacky nerd.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus.
I'm the video game nerd.
Or the
That's what I do.
perverted nerd. I don't know.
Yeah,
Which one are we
I'm
going
a
to
little bit
say?
of that too. Yeah, probably.
Though we're all pretty guilty of that.
Of that.
Yeah. I mean, look at us.
Well, you got me here.
Well, so we're doing something right.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
Nerd Nation, the mayhem is not over. Watch the Nasty Nerds challenge the nasty boy himself, Brian Knobs, in the ring. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Nerd Nation Network for more outstanding geeky awesomeness. To hear Nerdy Show's full interview with Brian Knobs, head over to nerdyshow.com or find us on iTunes and SoundCloud.